Let me show you.
What's up, y'all? We back at it, man. Kagurabachi is back with chapter 77. And damn if this chapter wasn't amazing. Start to finish, this chapter was amazing. And I'm telling you, like, I did a spoiler video because I had the images, but I didn't have the translations. And it didn't do it justice. Just actually reading this chapter just felt so much better than actually just looking at spoiler pages. This chapter was straight goated, man. But your boy is at work today, so you won't be able to see my beautiful face. But hopefully you respect the grind and subscribe and thumb up the video, man. Do it, man. And make sure you share it to the people you know or other platforms. I would greatly appreciate it. But I got to say this right off the bat. Samura, he's broken. He is broken. With his ability that we learn about in this chapter, I imagine the sword master probably just quit. Like, he probably got tired of fighting this guy and was like, yo, hey, you know what? I ain't doing this shit all day. Hey, man, arrest me, take me to jail, do what you got to do. I imagine that's how it went down. Not only that, I'm curious to see how far Chihiro as well as Hiko, how far their enchanted blades will evolve. Because, you know, it's stated today in this chapter, as well as we've seen in the future chapters, the techniques that these enchanted blades have, they evolve based on their wielder. So I could only imagine how far Chihiro and Hiko will be able to take their swords, because, you know, they are geniuses in their own right, especially Hiko. Like, Hiko is a straight prodigy. Like, I could only imagine, if given the time, how far he can take his enchanted blade. I mean, he probably could take it to a whole nother level where he can make the one he has be the best one. Because what Samura does, oh my gosh, like what his power was and what he took it to, man, this dude is on a whole nother level. I want to see a full flashback of that battle against the swords. How did he defeat? How did Samura beat this guy? Because this, oh my God, I got to see it. I got to see it explain. I'm getting tongue-tied just thinking about it. But we about to get into the chapter, man. Make sure you subscribe. So we do get an amazing color page with the fathers and their childs. And I like that. I like the painting style. It kind of looks like the artwork for the new volume 7 cover that we just got. But I really rock with this color page, a double spread color page at that, man. I want to say, let me know down below who got the best stance, man. Who got the best stance? I'm gonna have to go with Samura and Iori, yo. Their stance look dope. Chihiro will probably be next, but yo, Iori, she got it, man. She killing the stance. But the chapter starts off where you have somebody at a museum and they're talking about the phoenix, you know, a phoenix and how it's reborn and comes from the ashes. And it's pretty much explaining Samura's new ability. And like I said earlier, this shit is cracked, man. This shit is cracked. But you have it where one guy explains like, yo, it's about reborn. And then you have another guy, the older guy, saying like, nah, it's more to it than just that. Like, yo, I've seen it in person. There's way more to it. So obviously this guy's seen Samura in battle and he know what Samura is capable of. But you see the flames actually healing Samura's body. He has no wounds. And you got it where the boy Hiko is looking at him. The expression on his face, he's like, yo, rebirth? Hold up, so you're immortal? Right then, you could see on his face, and I love the way the mangaka captured this emotion in Hiko's face. You could see that he realized he fucked up. Like, that was the moment he knew, like, I'm in trouble, yo. Like, I've got to do something to come out on top. And you have it even where Chihiro's observing as well. He's like, yo, so this is the power of the phoenix. And when it comes to Samura's abilities, it seems as if he has the powers of multiple birds. He has the owls to see everything and to feel everything off of the vibrations. He has the crow feathers to actually like teleport, and then he has the phoenix for rebirth. This dude, all three abilities straight goated. I don't care what nobody say. This shit is straight goated. But you got it where Samura goes straight towards both of them, and he says like, yo, I will cut through them both, which means he was planning on taking out Chihiro as well. I thought he was going to be a little lenient to Chihiro, given the fact that he's trying to protect his daughter. He's like, nah, they use the enchanted blade. Both of them are going to pay with their lives. I gave them a warning. I don't go back on my word. That's the type of time that Samura was on. He was on straight demon time. Because look at the panel. It says, I will cut them both. It ain't say I'm going to cut this dude and then I'm going to go for, I'm going to knock Chihiro out. No, he's going to cut them both. I just thought that was crazy. And I love this panel where you have all three swords clashing. That junk looked goated as hell. But then even with the clash, that slash was able to cut through the entire building. How much strength was your boy Samura putting in this slash? Not only that, How strong are Chihiro and Hiko to actually stop that blade, that slash, from breaking through their katanas? Like, yo, what? This is insane. But you see this, oh my God, this panel is just so amazing. And then you have it where your boy Hiko is holding his sword. His hand is shaking. That means the impact and the weight of that slash was just too intense. And then you have it where he's even on fire a little bit, the flames from the phoenix. So it seems as if it can hurt his opponents, but at the same time still heal him. That's an amazing ability. It can still hurt his opponents and heal him at the same time. And you have it where Chihiro points out that he used the phoenix ability not only to heal himself from the wounds, but to heal himself from the abilities of the banquet technique from Hiko's enchanted blade. This junk is straight goated. How did the yo, you know what, I'm not even going to get into it. I just, like I said, I want to see the battle with him and the sword master. I gotta see it. And I wonder, like, did he play a big part in that battle, or was everyone involved? I'm very curious about that. But anyway, you got it where Chihiro says, like, yo, why come he didn't use his phoenix ability to recover his sight? And that's crazy. That means he truly does want to punish himself, because with this Phoenix Reborn, he's able to heal himself and revive himself, but he's choosing not to heal his eyes. So that means he has so much control over that ability. He can choose what parts of his body to be healed. Like, I wonder, like, if he's planning on once he takes out, the sword master and everyone's about to die, if he plans on healing himself with that Phoenix ability to keep himself from dying, as opposed to everyone else who dies when the sword master dies. I'm very curious if that's his plot. But anyway, you got it where your boy Hiko is saying, like, yo, I got to step it up a notch just to take down this guy. And he's like, yo, I'm going to use the move play. And he says it's all about quantity, not quality. Oh, well, no, I can't remember which one he said, yo. I think he said it's all about quality, not quantity, not quality. I believe that's what he said. So he uses the play ability, and we find out that the play ability is the third move of his enchanted blade, where he can control all objects within a certain area. But the stronger the bond you have with that object, the more control over it you have. And you have it where Hiko, he starts controlling these bodies, but because he doesn't care about anything, he treats life like it's nothing, it is harder for him to use this technique. But because of that, it makes it more unpredictable, which makes it more usable for his liking. And it's just insane. But you got Samura approaching Hiko as well as Chihiro, and then Hiko uses the play ability to wrap around the whole building and start making the building itself crumble. And while the building is crumble, he's figuring he'll have the time needed to fight with Chihiro, because that's his main objective, is to fight Chihiro all out, to have that battle to the death with enchanted blades. And you got it where the building's crushing, falling apart. You also got these zombie-like bodies, which are considered objects with a Hiko mindset, and they're going in to attack Samura as well as Chihiro. And you got it where Hiko is saying, like, yo, my goal, with this, I will achieve my goal, a battle to the end with you, Chihiro. And you got it where Chihiro's thinking to himself, how is he capable of doing this? And he has a flashback of when Hiko told him, like, yo, Chihiro, like, yo, I was a lost soul, but you give me meaning. Saying, to face each other with enchanted blades, that would be the ultimate battle. And he's pretty much saying, like, yo, because of that, he can preserve himself. He can handle anything that's thrown at him, because he wants to accomplish his desires. And it just shows what type of mindset that Hiko has, man. Imagine if this dude was fully healed and he had the enchanted blade, because he was already wounded from the Purity White attack before he decided to use his enchanted blade. But anyway, you have it where it appears to look like your boy Samura flies off with the crow wings. That shit just looks so goated. But you still got these puppets chasing after him, and you got it where your boy Hiko says, like, yo, it's irrelevant right now, because now it just means it's just me and you, Chihiro. Let's have our showdown. And then you got it where they're both looking at one another, but then they show this amazing panel of your boy Samura in the air with the bodies chasing after him, and then he just slashes straight through him, making an explosion from his Phoenix ability, and he's going straight down the building. And you have it where Hiko's looking like, yo, he's blasting through everything just to get to me. Does he not care about everybody else that's going up in flames? And that's when you find out that your boy Samura has his ability, and he evolved it. The base ability of his Phoenix was just to revive him And you know what I'm saying, you know, also hurt his opponent a little bit if they got touched by the flames. But because he evolved it, he's able to help it where it can repair and heal anything he chooses. It evolved from its previous battles, and that's insane. And they call it the flames of mercy, of universal mercy, and that's insane. And then you got it where you see the building itself is being healed. You see the building is being brought back together by the phoenix ability, which is non-living objects can be restored by his power. This is insane. So even if his enchanted blade breaks, he can repair it and bring it back. It's pretty much what it's saying, or at least that's how I'm perceiving it. And then you have it where he actually slashed their boy Hiko. Hiko's laying there crying, tears running down his eyes, saying it can't be. And then you have it where your boy Samura picks up his enchanted blade, and it ends with Chihiro walking up behind him. Now this chapter right here, like I said, straight God mode, straight God mode. But I'm curious to hear y'all thoughts on this one. What do you think is going to happen next? Chihiro, I wouldn't try to fight a guy who can heal himself instantly. I would not do it. I would just try to retreat. I'll tell him the reason why. Hey, look, my mans, I saved your daughter. That's the only reason I grabbed my enchanted blade. I had to, or she would have got captured. But give me a pass. That's what I did. Hiko, you could do what you want with him. You could do that. Samura, let me go. That's how I would be if I was your boy Chihiro. But all in all, man, this chapter was straight fantastic, man. Like, yo, that Phoenix ability is straight broken. And I wonder how, like I said earlier, I wonder how much further your boy Chihiro is going to be able to evolve his enchanted blade. And maybe it's already evolved, and he's just yet to use the ability yet, because he is a whole lot stronger now than he was when this arc started. And as far as Hiko, will he be able to get his enchanted blade back from Samura? And with that being said, with Samura being able to bring stuff back with his sword, with his Phoenix move, why didn't he do that on Yadu? Or does he feel like Yudu? Is it Yadu or Yudu? I can't remember his name. The enchanted blade user of the sword that Hiko has now. Why didn't he use that ability to bring the guy back after he killed him, unless he felt like the sins from that island was just too great and he deserved to die? I'm assuming that's the reason why. But let me know y'all thoughts down below, and if you like the video, thumb it up, please subscribe, and I'll catch y'all guys in the next one, man. Peace.